away from the coronavirus issue. Messages of condolence are still coming in from leaders and faithful alike as, of course, the news was announced of the death of long-serving retired Catholic Archbishop Ndingi Mwana, who passed on at the age of 89. Ndingi passed on at the Clergy House in Nairobi on Monday night, and he retired on October 6, 2007 after attaining the age of 75.
So now this is it.
The Catholic fraternity is in mourning after the announcement of the death of His Grace Archbishop Emeritus Raphael Ndingi Mwana. A statement shared by the Archdiocese of Nairobi said Ndingi Mwana was taken ill at the clergy home where he was residing and was rushed to Mater Hospital where he was pronounced dead on arrival. Ndingi fell sick after retiring. He started experiencing gradual memory loss before the problem escalated. Since his appointment as Bishop of Machakos in 1969, the prelate remains one of the best-known church leaders in the nation. Ndingi joined Kiserian Seminary after completing his primary school education. He was ordained as a priest in 1961 and served as an assistant priest in Makadara, Nairobi. He was ordained as a bishop in 1969 and served in that capacity in the Diocese of Machakos and Nakuru before being appointed as Archbishop of Nairobi in 1996 as an assistant to the then Cardinal Maurice Michael Otunga. He succeeded Cardinal Otunga on April 21, 1997 as the Archbishop of Nairobi. He was then succeeded by the current Cardinal John Jue, who was his assistant in Nakuru.
We need to get together, whether the church or the government, social, different groups, to find out what is it that we can do to make Kenya what it ought to be.
Outspoken and a household name in his heyday, Archbishop Mwana was a fearless leader. At the height of his active life, Ndingi was a leading voice on matters of democracy, continually pinpointing failures of leadership during the KANU regime. He was relentless, reminding Kenyans of the importance of participating in democratization through elections, lobbying, or civil activism. This bold image was reinforced in 1992 when Mwana risked his life by supporting the victims of tribal clashes in the Rift Valley. There was a repeat of ethnic hatred in the country 5 years later. In August 2019, the retired Archbishop celebrated 50 years since his ordination. Following the announcement of the death of Mwana, President Uhuru Kenyatta sent a message of condolences to the family, describing him as a loving and outstanding man of God whose servant leadership will be missed by Kenyans. ODM leader Raila Odinga said the retired Archbishop was one of the brightest lights to have graced the nation. Kenyans knew they could always count on him to stand and speak out for truth and justice, whatever the threat that posed to his life.